Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're joining me again to keep growing our math brains. So, put your math hat on and let's get started. We're going to start off today with a warm up, and the warm up is titled Guess That Number. All right. Guess that number. What's the value? There's 2 10 sticks and 1 1. If you were thinking 21, kiss your brain. Ooh, what's this number? What's the value? There's 3 10 sticks. If you were thinking 30, you got it. Kiss your brain. Okay, next. There's 1 10 stick and 3 ones. If you were thinking 13, you were correct. Kiss your brain. Last one. What's the value? 20. Awesome. So now our brains are warmed up. We are going to be using these strategies to solve math problems today. We're going to be working with math problems that we are either adding multiples of 10 or subtracting multiples of 10. And these are the strategies we're going to use. We're either going to draw a picture, use the hundreds chart, or set up a math problem. We are going to use at least 2 strategies for each problem, okay, to make sure that we got our answer correct. So you're going to watch me walk through 2 problems, and then you are going to have the opportunity to answer your own problems today for your activity this evening, okay? So let's get started. Here we go. So you notice here, I have my math paper and I have a hundreds chart to help me. And if I put my hundreds chart in a plastic sleeve, and I have a dry erase marker so I can mark on it and then erase it for each problem. Okay. So number 1, there are 9 people at the park. Everyone has 10 fingers. If 5 people leave, how many fingers will there be? So what's important is that there are 9 people at the park. I'm going to circle 9 people at the park. Then I am going to underline everyone has 10 fingers. Something else that's important is if 5 people leave. I'm going to circle that 5 people leave. So before I even get started, I have to find out how many fingers are in a group of 9 people. And if everyone has 10 fingers, I can use my hundreds chart here and start. So here's one person. So one person would be 10 fingers. 2 people will be 2 people will be 20 fingers. 30 will be 3 people. 4 will be 40. 5 will be 50. 6 will be 60. 7 will be 70. 80. 8 people, that means it'll be 80 fingers. 9 means it'll be 9 fingers. 90, I'm sorry. So 9 people, there will be 90 fingers, okay? Now, if 5 people leave, that's a subtraction problem. I need to find out how many fingers are there in a group of 5. Well, if I can go back here to my hundreds chart, if 9 people, there's 90. Let me find where 5 people be 50 fingers, because 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 people means that there are 50 fingers. So if 50 fingers leave. So our math problem becomes 90 minus 50. So I know if there's 0 ones minus 0 ones, the answer is 0. 9 ones minus 5 ones. And if I know that if 10 minus 5 is 5, 1 less then 10 is 9. So 9 minus 5 is 4. So there's 40 fingers will be left at the park if 5 people leave. But now I'm going to check it another way. I'm going to, let me erase my hundreds chart here. So here I'm using my hundreds chart multiple times. I'm going to start at 90. And I need to jump up 5 spaces because for each person, that's 10. And if 5 people leave, if I start at 90, I need to take away 50. So I'm going to jump up 5 times on my hundreds chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get 40? Yes. So if you are using the hundreds chart strategy, you're going to have to write a sentence. I started at 90 and jumped up 5 spaces. So I started at 90, boop, and I did jump up 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we did a math problem, an algorithm, and I used the hundreds chart. So I started at 90 and jumped up 5 spaces. Because on a hundreds chart, when you're subtracting 10 less, you go up the hundreds chart. When you're adding 10, you jump down on the hundreds chart because the numbers are getting larger when you jump down. Okay, so we just solved the first problem 2 ways. We did a math problem and we used our hundreds chart multiple times. Okay, let me erase my hundreds chart so I get ready for my next problem. All right, if there are 6 people at the park, everyone has 10 fingers. If 3 people join the group, how many fingers will there be? So 6 people already at the park. Underline, everyone has 10 fingers. Boop. If 3 people join, I'm going to circle 3 people join because this is adding, this is Augusta plus. Whereas up here, people were leaving and it was a minus the minus. So 6 people at the park. This time, I think I'm going to use my 10 sticks. So I'm going to draw. So for 6 people, so here's one person, 10. Second person, 20. Third person, 30, 40, 50, 60. So there's my 10 sticks. 60 or 6 people, and that equals 60. If 3 more people join, 10, 20, 30. Because we already found out that if everyone has 10 fingers, then we're counting by tens. So here's the 6 people that were already at the park. Here's the 3 that joined. So now we need to count and add them all up. So I'm going to circle my tens, and let's count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 people are at the park. I want to check using the hundreds chart again. So I would start at 60 because there's 6 people at the park. So if here's 10, let me get my marker. 10 for one person, 20 for 2 people, 30 for 3 people, 40 for 4 people, 50 for 5 people, 60 for 6 people. So this is where we are. I start at 60 and I'm going to jump down how many spaces you think. If you are thinking 3 spaces, you are correct, because when you jump down a hundreds chart, you're adding 10. So here's 60 plus one person equals 70. 70 plus one more person gives us 80. 80 plus one more person gives us 90. 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps gives us 90. So if we use our hundreds chart, I would say I started at 60 and jumped down 3 spaces. So I'm explaining my thinking, my work when I was using the hundreds chart. Okay, I was putting my thinking down into a sentence. So I started at 60 and I jumped down 3 spaces. 60, 1, 2, 3 gives me 90. Okay, I'm even going to solve it using a math problem. So 60 plus 30, 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 10 sticks plus 3 10 sticks, like we did here, gives us 9 10 sticks. And so 90 is made out of 9 groups of 10 and 0 extra ones. Okay? So you, boys and girls, are going to be solving 2 math problems similar to what I did on your own this afternoon or this evening. Okay? And so I'm going to share my screen with you. Here is your assignment. Solve each problem, show your work. There are 7 people at the park. Everyone has 10 fingers. If 3 people leave, how many fingers will there be? There are 4 people at the park. Everyone has 10 fingers. If 2 people join the group, how many fingers will there be? Okay, so use the strategies we learned today. Draw a picture, a math problem. Use your hundreds chart, okay, to help you. And under the video, I will include the homework link, and I will include a link to a hundreds chart. And so just in case if you need something to help you this evening, okay? So keep doing your best work, first graders. You are rocking it out, okay? Keep working hard. We miss you. We love you. We are in this together. Keep using your math brains. Bye, boys and girls.